Hello students, I'm here with another video from the chapter of class 7th Science NCERT book. The name of the chapter this is chapter number 11th, Transportation in Plants and Animals. Children, before starting today's video, I would like to tell you all that to learn what all things we have discussed in this chapter. So we have discussed about the term transportation, which means that it is the way by which the animals and the plants, they are transporting their liquids, their important material from one place to another place. Okay, so we have seen that in the animals we have different types of the systems, as there are digestive system, as there is the respiratory system. Now we are talking about the system which is involved in the transportation of the materials. The first system which is involved in the transportation of the material is about the circulatory system, in which we discussed about the types of the components of that circulatory system, in which we have seen that there are mainly three components of the circulatory system, that is the heart, the blood and the blood vessels. Okay, so we discussed about the blood, which is a red colored fluid medium, and this is going to transport the important nutrients, it is going to transport the important chemicals as well as the oxygen to each and every cell of the body. Okay, similarly, whether the plants are there, whether the animals, whether it is a small animal or it is a big animal, तो हर जगह में ये ब्लड एक ऐसा मीडियम है, दैट इज द मीडियम ऑफ ट्रांसपोर्ट ऑफ ऑल द थिंग्स इन ईच एंड एवरी animals. Okay, now there are certain, now for this blood which has to be transported, it has to flow inside this has to flow inside a vessel, and that vessel is said to be as that vessel is known as the blood vessels. Okay, now it is of three types. The blood vessels are of three types. The first type of the blood vessel was which we discussed was about the arteries. Then we discussed about the veins, and also we discussed about the capillaries, which are the interconnections, which are the links between the arteries and the veins. And somewhere we can say that there is not only one artery is there, it is not only one vein which is transported throughout the body. So there are different veins which are present, and they are connected at the junctions, and each and every junction has the capillaries present over it. So if capillaries are present, capillaries are the point where the reactions, any exchange of gases, any exchange of the material has to take place. Okay, so whenever we talk about the exchange of the gases, whenever we talk about exchange of energy, whenever we talk about the exchange of any important material, it has to be taken place with the help of the capillaries. It always takes place with the help of the capillaries. Okay, now we talk about the next things, the next component, that is about the heart. We saw that heart is composed of various layers. It is composed of the transparent membrane inside which the heart remains protected, and that membrane is known as the pericardial membrane. It is present inside a cavity called pericardium. After that, it is made up of a type of a muscle which is known as cardiac muscle. Okay, so our heart is made up of cardiac muscle. Okay, it is made up of cardiac muscle. Okay, it's not visible, I'll write down here. It is made of cardiac muscle. I know that you won't be able to recognize this this name, because this is a quite new name for you all, and I just wanted to introduce this word over here. That is why I have used this word. So this tells us that there are different types of muscles present in our body. Okay, everybody knows that our body is made up of bones and muscles. So just above the bones, there are different types of muscles present, children. Okay, now these different types of muscles, there are of three types, and जो heart हमारा है वो एक specialized muscle से बना हुआ, उसका नाम क्या है? Cardiac muscle. It is the only muscle which is making the heart. It is not any other, there is no other such type of there is no such type of the material which is present, there is no such type of organ for which this cardiac muscle is being used. Cardiac muscle is only used for the heart. Why it is only used for the heart? It is because that cardiac muscle सिर्फ एक ऐसी मसल है जहाँ पर पूरे बॉडी का सिर्फ और सिर्फ जो उसका पार्ट है वो एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट टाइप की मसल से बना हुआ है, क्योंकि ऐसी मसल्स हैं जो कभी फटीग नहीं होती, जो कभी थकती नहीं है. दे आर ऑलवेज वर्किंग कंटिन्यूसली. ओके, एज यू ऑल नो दैट फ्रॉम बर्थ till our death the heart has to beat. ठीक है, heart will beat with these special muscles which are going to continuously supply the power to the heart for pumping actions. Okay, and it is going to pump the blood. At the same time, the chambers of the heart is going to be filled with the blood. And how many chambers are there in the heart? There are 4 chambers. Upper 2 are called as atria, lower 2 are called as ventricles, and these atrias and the ventricles, they are collectively forming the heart, and mainly the pumping action is being caused by the ventricles. ठीक है, तो वेंट्रिकल से पंप होगा और फिर ये पल्मोनरी आर्टरीज और पल्मोनरी वेन्स के थ्रू पूरे बॉडी में पहुंच जाता है. ऑर्गन्स पूरे बॉडी में उसका जो भी ब्लड है वो पहुंच जाएगा. ठीक है, उसके बाद क्या होता है कि जब भी हम इस हार्ट के पंपिंग एक्शन की बात करते हैं, तो प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड दैट बोथ द साइड्स, वेदर वन साइड इज हैविंग ऑक्सीजनेटेड ब्लड एंड द अदर साइड इज हैविंग डीऑक्सीजनेटेड ब्लड. तो अभी अगर ऑक्सीजनेटेड ब्लड है चाहे डीऑक्सीजनेटेड ब्लड है, वो दोनों एक साथ ट्रैवल करता है पूरी बॉडी में. Okay, so oxygenated blood is going to move from left side towards all the parts of the body, whereas deoxygenated blood will be traveling to the right side part of the body. Okay, अब क्या कहते हैं? Next we have to study about the heartbeat. Okay, so we'll be starting with the topic of heartbeat. Okay, so the next is heartbeat. Everybody knows that whenever the heart is pumping, it is showing the pumping action, it is going to show in the form of the rhythmic contraction and relaxation. There is something which is very rhythmically moving. ठीक है, जो pumping action भी होता है, that is also in a very rhythmic manner. It is also happening simultaneously from some part. Okay, it is happening at some part. Now this pumping action is also it is taking place in a very rhythmic manner. How it is taking place in a very rhythmic manner, as children, you can see that the walls of the chambers of the heart are made up of muscles. कौन सी muscles थी? Cardiac muscles थी. अभी just मैंने आपको बताया. These muscles are going to contract and relax. It is made up of muscles. So heart is made up of muscles. Okay, fine, and it contracts and relaxes. It contracts and relaxes. Fine, it is made up of muscles. And क्या muscles का नाम था? Cardiac muscle. उसके बाद हमें क्या देखना था? Contracts and relax करता है. उस समय ही we can see it is taking place in a very regular manner. It is taking place in a regular fashion, and this could be felt in the form of the heartbeat. ठीक है, this is taking place in a very rhythmic manner. When it is taking place in a very rhythmic manner. Okay, तो क्यों ये rhythmic manner में चलता है? क्योंकि यहाँ पर जब भी कभी भी ऐसा हार्ट बीट होगा हमारे हार्ट पर, तो वो क्यों हो रहा है? इट्स बिकॉज ऑफ द कंट्रैक्शन and relaxation of the heart muscles. Okay, children, so this was the main concept regarding the heartbeat, which is taking place because of the movement of the muscles inside the heart. The walls of the chambers of the heart are made up of muscles. These muscles are contracting and relaxing rhythmically. This rhythmic contraction and relaxation is followed by the relaxation constituting a heartbeat. Okay, remember that heart beats continuously every moment of our life. If you place if you place your hand on the left side of your heart, you can left side of your chest, you can feel that the heart is beating. Okay. The doctor also feels this heartbeat with the help of an instrument called stethoscope. Okay, so for listening to this heartbeat we require stethoscope. Okay, so we'll be studying this. For understanding or for listening this heartbeat, we need to know about an instrument known as stethoscope. This is known as stethoscope. Okay, this is known as stethoscope. Okay, so the spelling is STETHOSCOPE. Yes, so this is known as stethoscope. Fine. This instrument, which is called as stethoscope, is used to listen or to hear the heartbeat. Now, how we can hear the heartbeat from this stethoscope? We can understand by the principle and the working of this stethoscope, how this is going to work and why and how we can listen to the heartbeat. Okay children, so अभी इसके बाद हम लोग देखते हैं कि ये कैसे work करता है. What is the working principle of this stethoscope? So children, we have to study about the instrument which is known as the stethoscope and what is the working principle behind this instrument which is known as a stethoscope. Okay, so stethoscope is an instrument which is used to hear the heartbeat, and this is going to amplify the heartbeat. Now, how the amplification is being done in this machine, in this device which is known as the stethoscope. So what is happening actually? A doctor uses the doctor feels your heartbeat with the help of an instrument called stethoscope. Now this stethoscope is going to help. The doctors are using the stethoscope to hear the heartbeat. Okay, it is used to hear the heartbeat. Okay, it is used to hear the heartbeat. Now, after this, a doctor uses a stethoscope as it is a device which amplifies the sound. It is going to amplify the sound. Okay, this is going to amplify the sound. How this is going to amplify the sound, children? This device, it consists of a chest piece. Okay, this consists of a chest piece, and that carries the sensitive diaphragm, two earpieces. Then it has earpieces. Okay, it has earpieces. Now after this, what happens? Then after that, what happens? There is a tube which is joining. That is a tube which is joining these two parts. Okay, so there is a tube which joins the earpiece and the chest piece. Okay, so for example, if you have seen this stethoscope, you can see that there are to hear something, we have and then we have one tube-like structure, and at the last we have one amplifier to hear the heartbeat. Okay, we have to hear the heartbeat using this complete instrument which is known as the stethoscope, as this is known as the chest piece, and this is known as the earpiece, and this is the tube. Got it? So this is the tube which is hollow in its nature, and this tube is going to tube is going to connect both of the parts. Fine. So this is what is about the stethoscope, and we can see this stethoscope is going to help in the amplification of the sound. Now how does the sound gets amplified when the heartbeat is so feeble? Because we are not able to hear the heartbeat, children. We can only just feel the heartbeat. Okay, so अभी कैसे ये सुनाई पड़ेगा हमको, कैसे ये amplify होता है? Amplify मतलब how can it be increased? जैसे अगर आप थोड़ा धीरे बोलते हैं तो आप लोग स्पीकर्स यूज़ करते हैं, ताकि माइक यूज़ किया जाता है ताकि आपकी साउंड को एम्पलीफाई कर दिया जाए. ओके, आपकी साउंड को एम्पलीफाई कर दिया जाए. So how this takes place, how the amplification is taking place, children? Because this amplification is done with the help of this chest piece as well as the tube. So this diaphragm, this chest piece is helping to hear the feeble sound of the heartbeat, and then that is going to flow through the walls of this tube, and then it gets amplified as you are hearing with the help of the earpiece. Okay. Doctors can get the clues about the condition of the heart by listening with the help of the stethoscope. You can construct a model of the stethoscope by the materials available around us. So what all materials are required? We can take a small funnel of 6 to 7 centimeters long in its diameter. We can fix it with the help of the rubber tubings. Rubber tubing could be of 50 centimeters long, tightly with the stem of the funnel. Okay. तो अभी कैसे करना? You can take a funnel and you can just fix the tubing with the help of the adhesive tapes or something, and then you can simply hear the sound. You have to cover this with a balloon, with a rubber sheet, and you can hear the sound using this stethoscope. It would not be working as properly as it is present in the which is in the form of the electronic gadgets, but this also will be working. The model could also be made with the help of this stethoscope, could be made with the help of the rubber tubing and the funnel. Okay, so we can put open end of this tube into our ears, and then we can place this funnel on the chest part, and we can hear the heartbeat. Fine. अब क्या होगा? The mouth of the funnel on the chest near the heart, we can try to listen to it carefully. Do you hear the sound regularly? The thumping sound could be heard, or that is also known as the heartbeat, or it is also said as the lub and the dub sound. Okay, so how many times did your heart beats in a minute? Count. After running also you can count the heartbeat. Then compare your observation. You can, as you have recorded your pulse rate and your heartbeat with your friends, similarly you can also find out the pulse rate. You can also find out the heart which is beating, and then again record the observation, as we have already done this, as this is just the revision part of this chapter. As we have completed this chapter similarly. So this is just the revision part, children. तो अभी क्या कर सकते हैं आपकी इसमें जब भी हार्ट बीट करता है तो कैसे हार्ट बीट हो रहा है और किस तरह से ये मूव करता है, कैसे आप ये फीबल साउंड को सुनते हैं. ओके, सो ऑल दीज आर द थिंग्स विच कुड बी अंडरस्टूड एंड विच कुड बी रिमेंबर्ड. ओके चिल्ड्रन, सो वी कैन कंपेयर द ऑब्जर्वेशन आफ्टर वंस यू आर रनिंग. यू कैन टेक द हार्ट बीट rate of heartbeat on rest. Okay, after resting, after running, ठीक है. आप ये दोनों जगह से देख सकते हैं, आफ्टर रेस्टिंग, आफ्टर रनिंग. ओके, सो उन दोनों कंडीशंस में आपको पता चल जाएगा कि आपका हार्ट कितने फास्टली बीट कर रहा है. एंड इट शुड बी 72 times to 80 times per minute. Okay, that should be equivalent to your pulse rate. Got it? ठीक है. ब्रीदिंग रेट हमने कैलकुलेट किया, हमने पल्स रेट कैलकुलेट किया, उसके बाद हमने अभी ये क्या कैलकुलेट करना, वी आर कैलकुलेटिंग द हार्ट बीट ऑल्सो, विच वुड बी सिमिलर एज दैट ऑफ द दिस योर हार्ट बीट वुड बी सिमिलर टू दैट ऑफ योर दिस वन पल्स रेट. ठीक है. ओके, now record your own pulse rate and the heartbeat and that of your friends while resting and after running, and you have to record it in the tabular form. That is, you can So children, you have to record your own pulse rate, your own heartbeat, and then you can see, and with your friends also. Okay, you can record that of the friends' heartbeat and your and the pulse rate. Okay. Do you find any relationship between heartbeat and the pulse rate? In the heartbeat and the pulse rate. What about the pulse rate? ठीक है, क्या डिफरेंस है, क्या चेंजेस नजर आ रहे हैं पल्स रेट में और हार्ट बीट में? क्या कोई रिलेशनशिप है? तो you can find that there is a relationship between the pulse rate and the heartbeat. Yes, there is a relationship. But what kind of relationship you can see? You can see that the number of times the heartbeat is happening, the same is your pulse rate. That is 72 times to 80 times per minute. Got it? Because pulse rate was generated after your heart has pumped the blood. Similarly, when the heart is pumping the blood, तो उसी के बाद आपकी pulse rate और आपकी heart beat generate होती है. Got it? So children, this was about the excretion. This was about the transportation in the animals using with the help of the circulatory system. And after this rhythmic contraction and relaxation of the chambers of the heart, the circulation of the blood is happening, and because of the circulation, the transportation of the different substances are taking place to the different parts of the body. Bujo wonders if sponges and hydras also have blood. Animals such as sponges, hydras, they are not having any kind of circulatory system. The water which is going to bring the living food inside and oxygen inside the body, and then it enters inside the body. The water which is carried out, which is carrying the waste material, and then the carbon dioxide is going to move out. Thus these animals do not need any circulatory fluid like blood. Okay, तो अभी कैसे होगा कि जो बड़े एनिमल्स हैं उनमें तो हमने देख लिया कि सर्कुलेटरी सिस्टम पूरा बना हुआ है और सर्कुलेशन भी हो रहा है, साथ में हमारे पास ब्लड है जो कि हर एक ऑर्गन्स में पहुंचता है और वहाँ पर ऑक्सीजन और जितने भी इम्पॉर्टेंट सब्सटेंसेस हैं उनको पहुंचा दिया जाता है. लेकिन अगर हम बात करते हैं, कुछ एनिमल्स ऐसे हैं जहाँ पर ये सर्कुलेटरी सिस्टम प्रेजेंट नहीं है, बट देयर द सर्कुलेशन इज ऑल्सो हैपनिंग. तो ऐसी जगह में क्या होता है, जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल हाइड्रास आ गए. ओके, देयर आर स्पॉन्जेस. So these are living in the sea water. They are living in the sea water. ठीक है? For example, this is the body of the sponge. For example, this is the body of the sponge. It is living inside the sea water. Now what happens? There are different small pores present in the body of these sponges. The water enters inside because all around there is a water. Okay, so what happens through these ostia, through these pores, the water enters inside the this shape of this one. It enters inside the sponge's body. ठीक है, this is the body of sponge. अब इसमें वाटर एंटर कर जाएगा, यहाँ से वाटर चला जाता है, और जैसे ही वाटर जाएगा ये वाटर जो है वो पूरा साथ में फूड भी लेके जाता है. वाटर टेक्स अप फूड ऑल्सो. Water with the food is entering inside the body of these sponges. Once the body of the sponges are entering, the water is entering inside the body. Now what happens? पूरा का पूरा फूड मटेरियल भी इसके अंदर चला जाएगा. फूड मटेरियल जब चला जाता है तो फिर ये इसमें बहुत सारे अंदर डाइजेस्टिव ऑर्गन्स, डाइजेस्टिव मशीनरीज आर प्रेजेंट. यू कैन से बहुत सारे ऐसे पार्ट्स प्रेजेंट होते हैं जितने कि जैसे ब्लेड्स के फॉर्म में ये पार्ट्स होते हैं जिनमें कि जो फूड मटेरियल है वो फंस जाती है. ओके, एंड देन दे आर गोइंग टू डाइजेस्ट ऑल दीज फूड मटेरियल्स, एंड अगेन द वाटर कम्स आउट फ्रॉम दिस बिगर पोर विच इज प्रेजेंट एट द माउथ ऑफ द ऑर्गेनिज्म. ठीक है, तो यहाँ से ये वाटर पूरा बाहर आ जाता है और साथ में कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड और जो एक्सक्रीटरी वेस्ट है वो पूरा completely it comes out. So there is no need of having blood as a medium of transportation because they have open circulatory system. This is known as open circulatory system. सो दे आर नोन एज ओपन सर्कुलेटरी सिस्टम. ठीक है, अब ओपन सर्कुलेटरी सिस्टम और क्लोज सर्कुलेटरी सिस्टम का मतलब आप सभी को समझ में आ गया होगा. क्लोज सर्कुलेटरी सिस्टम का मतलब क्या था, जैसे ह्यूमन बींग्स हैं, हमारी जितनी भी ब्लड होती है ऐसे पूरा हमें ब्लड चलता हुआ दिखाई नहीं पड़ता. हमारा ब्लड जब फ्लो करता है हमारे आर्टरीज और वेन्स में, वी आर नॉट एबल टू सी. ठीक है, तो अब जब हम नहीं देख सकते हैं तब कहाँ पर फ्लो कर रहा है, इट इज फ्लोइंग इनसाइड अ क्लोज्ड blood vessels. So whenever the blood is flowing, the blood flows in the closed blood vessels, that is arteries, veins. ठीक है, इन सब में ये बंद रहता है. तो आर्टरीज और वेन्स के अंदर बंद रहता है ये जो हमारा ब्लड है, उनको हम बोलते हैं क्लोज्ड सर्कुलेटरी सिस्टम. ओके, तो वी हैव ब्लड एज अ मीडियम फॉर द ट्रांसपोर्टेशन ऑफ वेरियस इंपॉर्टेंट मिनरल्स, वेरियस इंपॉर्टेंट सब्सटेंसेस, एनर्जी, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड, ऑक्सीजन, तो जो भी इंपॉर्टेंट है वो भी, और जो वेस्ट मटेरियल है वो भी. तो अभी तक हम बात कर रहे थे कि जितने भी इंपॉर्टेंट मटेरियल है वो कैसे हमारे बॉडी के हर एक सेल्स तक पहुंच जाते हैं. सो वी वर टॉकिंग अबाउट how the important material is reaching to each and every cells of our body. Okay, so we can understand, it's very easy to understand now because we have a medium and इस मीडियम की वजह से ही पूरे बॉडी में हमारे ऑक्सीजन, पूरा इम्पॉर्टेंट मिनरल्स, ये सारी चीज़ें पहुंच रही हैं. अगर हमारी बॉडी में ब्लड नहीं पहुंचता, ब्लड नहीं फ्लो करता, तो सारे मिनरल्स, सारे जो इम्पॉर्टेंट कंपोनेंट्स थे वो नहीं फ्लो करते, वो एक जगह में रह जाते थे. ठीक है, फॉर दिस we were having the transporting medium. Now children, we can see that जो भी मीडियम है हमारे, अब ये सारी इंपॉर्टेंट मिनरल्स, इंपॉर्टेंट सब्सटेंसेस पहुंच गए हर एक सेल्स के पास. नाउ व्हाट अबाउट द वेस्ट मटेरियल्स व्हिच आर बीइंग जनरेटेड. ठीक है, सो वेस्ट मटेरियल व्हिच इज प्रेजेंट इन बॉडी. ठीक है, so children, we can see that waste materials are of 3 types which is generated in the body. Human body की ही बात अगर हम कर लेते तो ज़्यादा आसान पड़ेगा आपको समझने के लिए. We have solid waste, we have liquid waste and we have gaseous waste. Okay, so we have these 3 types of वेस्ट मटेरियल. ओके, अब इसमें जो वेस्ट मटेरियल की हम बात कर रहे हैं तो सॉलिड वेस्ट में कौन से वेस्ट मटेरियल्स आ जाते हैं. सॉलिड वेस्ट में जो हम व्हेनेवर वी आर ईटिंग द फूड, द अनडाइजेस्टेड फूड मटेरियल्स आर प्रेजेंट. सो अनडाइजेस्टेड फूड मटेरियल्स आर प्रेजेंट. ठीक है, इसी तरह से जब हम लिक्विड वेस्ट की बात करते हैं तो लिक्विड वेस्ट जो प्रोड्यूस होता है दैट इज इन द फॉर्म ऑफ यूरिन. ओके, दैट इज इन द फॉर्म ऑफ यूरिन. सिमिलरली द गैसेस वेस्ट में कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड है, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड इज अ वेस्ट मटेरियल which is gaseous in its nature. ठीक है, these are in the form of the feces. These are in the form of the feces. Okay. अब अनडाइजेस्टेड फूड मटेरियल कहाँ से आया. अनडाइजेस्टेड फूड मटेरियल और ये जो लिक्विड वेस्ट है, सॉलिड वेस्ट है और गैसेस वेस्ट है, इट इज बीइंग जनरेटेड एज अ रिजल्ट ऑफ द डाइजेशन एंड रेस्पिरेशन. After the digestion of food, we can have after the digestion of food, we can have the undigested food material as a solid waste, and also we have respiration. After respiration we can have the undigested we have gaseous waste. ठीक है, तो ये solid waste और जो liquid waste और gaseous waste produce हो रहा है, this is because of the presence of these two things, these two processes which are taking place in the body. Okay, so this is known as the transport. This is because the waste materials are being generated. Now there is one more system which has to work upon which helps in the transportation. As I have told you earlier also that we have to study two systems in this chapter which is involved in the transportation. So अभी यहाँ पर कौन से दो systems हमने पढ़ने हैं? तो पहला system हमने पूरा complete कर लिया, that is the circulatory system. So what we have studied in the circulatory system, everybody has understood now. Now next comes up with one more system to remove these waste materials. तो कैसे ये रिमूव करेगा? वाटर एज अ वेस्ट प्रोडक्ट बन रहा है, गैसेस में कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड एज अ वेस्ट मटेरियल बन रहा है, और फीसेस बन रही है जो ये सॉलिड अनडाइजेस्टेड फूड मटेरियल्स है. तो ये सारे वेस्ट प्रोडक्ट्स को क्या हमें अपने बॉडी में रखना है? नो. क्योंकि अगर आपके घर में वेस्ट भी जमा हो जाता है, डस्टबिन पूरा भर जाता है, तो व्हाट वी डू, वी आर गोइंग टू थ्रो दैट आउटसाइड, इजंट इट? सो दैट हैज टू बी क्लीन फ्रॉम आवर home. Okay, that has to be cleaned from our house, that has to be cleaned from our school. Clear? So similarly, whatever waste material is being generated in the body, we have to throw it outside the body. ठीक है? कैसे हम थ्रो करेंगे? क्योंकि उस सबका अलग अलग प्रोसेस होता है. सारे ऑर्गन्स में, सारे जितने भी चीज़ें, जितने भी बॉडी ऑर्गन्स हैं, सारे एनिमल्स में अलग अलग टाइप का वेस्ट मटेरियल जनरेट होता है. ओके, अलग अलग टाइप के वेस्ट मटेरियल से क्या मतलब है, अभी मैं आपको आगे आने वाले चैप्टर के कुछ उस पार्ट में बताऊंगी. ठीक है? नाउ फर्स्ट अंडरस्टैंड विच सिस्टम वी हैव टू स्टडी फॉर रिमूवल ऑफ दीज वेस्ट मटेरियल. ओके, वी हैव टू स्टडी अबाउट the excretory system now. So to remove all these waste, we have to study about the system called excretory system. We have to study about the excretory system. ठीक है? तो excretory system ही एक ऐसा सिस्टम है जो हमारे बॉडी में से ये सारे वेस्ट मटेरियल्स को रिमूव कर सकता है. ठीक है? तो अभी मैंने आपको बताया सॉलिड वेस्ट, लिक्विड वेस्ट और गैसेस वेस्ट में से सारे वेस्ट को हमें रिमूव करना है. सो excretory system is involved to remove. It helps in the removal of waste. ठीक है? And the removal of waste will be taking place with the special organs which are present in this organ system, that is excretory system. And children, that we will be discussing after a few after this, because we have now, I just wanted to tell you that we have studied about the circulation part, where we studied about the different materials, important materials which are to be transported. And while transporting these important materials, these waste products are being generated. ठीक है? जब waste material generate हो जाएगा तो उससे क्या होगा? उससे ये होगा कि जब भी वेस्ट मटेरियल जनरेट हो जाता है, इसको हमें रिमूव करना है. अब उसको भी हम सर्कुलेटरी सिस्टम से रिमूव नहीं कर सकते. इसे रिमूव करने के लिए वी हैव वन मोर सिस्टम कॉल्ड एक्सक्रीटरी सिस्टम. ओके चिल्ड्रन, सो वी हैव टू स्टडी अबाउट दिस एक्सक्रीटरी सिस्टम नाउ. एंड अभी एक्सक्रीटरी सिस्टम में कई सारे ऑर्गन्स प्रेजेंट हैं. कौन कौन से ऑर्गन्स किन किन एनिमल्स में प्रेजेंट विल बी सीन टूवर्ड्स इट. ओके, सो दैट्स ऑल फॉर टुडेज वीडियो. आई विल बी मीटिंग यू ऑल in the next class.